All right. It says that we're live, but are we really? There's the counter. It says 0. So no.
Do you see us?
Hello.
Is this thing on?
Ho ho ho.
I was just
singing in the chat. Okay, there's the viewer count. Okay, it's finally up there on the screen.
I see Mama Pam, and I was just singing. I was singing a song to you, Mama Pam. You didn't hear me, but I'll sing it to you.
You sing it again.
I want your cookie, which might sound a little weird, but I want your cookies, Mama Pam. I want your cookies. Like, I want some shortbread cookies so bad I cannot even stand it right now. I will fight somebody for some shortbread cookies right now, Mama Pam.
I'm sure some will be making their way to Springfield.
I can't wait that long.
A short amount of time.
September.
Springfield, weekend isn't that far away.
No, but I don't even know that. I don't even think I'm going to the flea market. We already talked about.
No, but you're going to be there as well.
I'll be there, but I'm not going. I'm going to do other things. At least
it's not raining. That's all I got to say, because trudging through there in the mud and the rain in May was an experience that it's not super fun. It's a little bit more challenging to shop and film in the rain. So hopefully it's either that or it's hot.
I'm not a fan because I can't. It's hard to buy anything there. I want to go there and buy things.
It has gotten a little bit more challenging to find stuff for resale.
It's not my favorite. I want to go and hang out.
I got my favorite vendors that I always go and see that I know I can count on to have something for me to buy. Right. But for the most part, yeah, I agree with you. Elkhorn is so much better. So much better. Welcome, you guys. Hello. Happy Friday. Happy Christmas in July. I'm sad to say that this is my last Christmas in July sale for the year until actual Christmas time.
No. Well, you're coming here.
Well, yeah, but Christmas in July, I mean.
Oh, yeah. Christmas in July.
Yeah. Got it. Oh, no, way more Christmas things to come.
I was going to say, what?
Who is first in the chat tonight? Miss Ruthie B is here. Hi, Ruthie. Ruthie's going to be helping out in the chat tonight. Thank you so much. And there's the lovely Karen G. Karen is going to be our official bid ender this evening. Thank you so much, Karen, for helping us out.
Yay, Karen.
Kia ora, Marina. Welcome in. Hello. Hello, Robert. Welcome. And Shanna, I haven't seen you, girl, in a long time. Shanna is also a mod here on my channel. Yeah. So welcome, Shanna. Good to see you.
She's been up to shenanigans.
The shenanigans. Yeah, she's been busy with the shenanigans, I guess. Yeah. And there's Shannon. Hi, Shannon. Good to see you. Yeah. And there is Kim and hi, Bob. I know Kim and Bob are doing something. Maybe still doing something at the moment. So hello, Kim and Bob. So Kim might be helping out in the chat as well. And Pummels is lurking. It's fine to be in the Lurkers Lounge. We love the Lurkers Lounge. So hello, everybody. Yep. I'm not sure what the snack and the beverage in the Lurkers Lounge are.
Shortbread cookies for Mom.
But I'm sure it's got to be something good for being a Friday. There's Miss Gutierrez. Hello, Debbie. Hi, Debbie. Good to see you. And there's Philomena.
Hello,
Philomena. Good to see you today. Who else am I seeing? Melanie. Hi, Melanie. Good to see you. And there's Beth. Hey, Beth. Hope you're doing well, Beth. Good to see you. Constant Crazing. There's a name I haven't seen in my chat in a while either. Hi. Welcome.
I sing that song in my head every time I see your name.
Pam. We are getting ready to hit the road next week for the 127. One of my favorite longest yard sales to go to. So I can't wait for that. And there's Andrew.
Hi, Andrew. Andrew is going to be selling on Vamp here very soon.
Really? Well, that's exciting. I can't wait to see. that. Who else? I'm scrolling. There's Anne. Welcome in, Anne. That's a new name to me.
Damn it, Janet.
Hey, Janet. Good to see you today.
Otherwise known as Damn it, Janet.
Damn it, Janet. Yes, I have heard you say that to her before. Meow. There's Wanda. Hi, Wanda. Good to see you. And there's Kimberly. Welcome in, Kimberly. Thank you for being here. And there's Utonia, another name I haven't seen in a while. Welcome in.
Her puppies.
And there's Miss Sharon, Freddie Fines. Aloha. Although she's not in Hawaii right now. She's somewhere on the East Coast.
She's in Hawaii in her mind.
Aren't we all?
As we all are.
Are we all in Hawaii in our mind? I would like to be in Hawaii right now, truth be told. All right. Kim, welcome, Kim. Good to see you. There's Leanne. Hi, Leanne. There's Bug. Working and lurking. Hey, if you guys are supposed to be actually working at work today, we won't tell anybody if you're watching the sale. We won't tell, I promise. There's Gavin. Hi, Gavin. Good to see you. And there's Linda. Welcome, Linda. I shipped your goodies out today, Linda. Thank you so much. There's Greg. And Paula. Welcome in. And there is Deanne. Am I pronouncing that right? Deanne. That's how it looks like it's spelled. If I got that wrong, I apologize. I am not the best at pronouncing names.
Oh, Lord.
Jewelry by Denise. Welcome
Denise, another vamp seller.
All right. Who am I seeing? You guys are super chatty today. There's KB. See, everybody's lurking and working today. There is Karen, longtime lurker. Cheese balls and Starbucks. Misty, do you want to just end the sale and go in the lurkers lounge?
I'm leaving.
That sounds delicious, especially the cheese balls. There's Dawn. Welcome, Dawn. Nikki Moss. Hello, Nikki. Thank you so much. And thank you, everybody that came to my first Vamp live sale last night. It was very short, and I apologize for that. But I'll try to make it longer the next time.
I tried. I said, Amy, you should probably do some more things. That was probably the fastest sale you have ever had. 14 minutes long. It was.
It was the problem of trying to make all the things and get stuff ready in time. And I just kind of got the green light on Tuesday to do a live sale. So yeah, I kind of had only like a day and a half to prepare for it. And next time I'll have more items for sure to make it at least a half-hour sale instead of like 12 or 13 minutes that it was. Who else am I seeing? I think I'm caught up. I think I'm down at the bottom of the chat. If you guys are just popping in, you're welcome to say hi down in the chat. Thank you guys again for joining Misty and I this afternoon for some Christmas in July. We have 15 rounds prepared for you today. So we're just going to talk about how the sale is going to work, when we're going to do our packing and invoicing, and what we have probably going on before we get into the sale today. All right, so 15 rounds of goodness, and we will be doing all the offer up today. And so that will be the auction style. We'll give you the starting price. I'll pin it up here on the screen. If you're interested in bidding on anything today, you can just type your bids down into the chat. So you guys want to make sure, if you are watching and you're not logged in to an account on YouTube, that you want to log in. That's how you're able to access the live chat. And you want to be in the best version of the chat possible. So check and make sure you're in live chat, all messages, and not top chat. If you're in top chat, it will filter out some of the comments. You might miss a bid from somebody else, something like that. And up above Misty's head in the upper right corner, you can find a little gear wheel icon on the screen. If you're watching on a phone or a tablet, those mobile devices are going to be a little bit faster option for you. If you feel like you're lagging behind it all, which inevitably happens to all of us in YouTube land, you want to tap that gear wheel icon, hit playback speed in 2 times. If you're lagging behind it all, you're going to hear Misty and I sound like chipmunks while we're talking until you get caught up in the feed. If you're watching on a computer, you can find that same kind of thing in the lower right-hand corner, the gear wheel icon, playback speed 2x. It's the same kind of settings there. Okay. So, and I know Mr. William is also at work, lurking and lurking as well. So hi, William. Good to see you. So we are going to show the item to you. We'll describe it. We'll give you any kind of like history or maker, anything that we know about it. Note any kind of issues that it may have. We do our best to describe any kind of like paint issues or chips or repairs or anything like that while we're live here on screen, so you can make the best informed decision if you do decide to bid on anything. We will do a 20-second countdown because of the lag to hopefully give everybody the most fair chance at getting their bids in there before the bid end. And the highest bid that we see come in before the official bid end of the lovely Karen Gillette. So you're looking for the daisy icon today. That is who you're trying to get your bid in before the bid end. So whoever has the highest bid before Karen's bid end will be the winner. We also do, just in case, here on my channel. So let me pop that up here. So here's how the just in case works, in case you're not familiar with it. Misty does this on her channel as well. So most people, I think, are familiar with how it works. But we just ask that you're an active bidder, that you've put at least one straight bid on the current item. Then you're welcome to utilize the just in case during the countdown only. So if you want to utilize the just in case during the countdown, put in your max amount that you're willing to pay for the item plus the letters JIC next to it into the chat. And if your just in case bid is the highest before the bid end, we'll bid you up $1 over the next highest amount. But do keep in mind that if there's multiple just in cases put into the chat, those will turn into regular bids. Okay, so that's the just in case. And our emails are currently up here on the screen. If you're a brand new buyer to either one of us, you want to pay attention to the next bit. Our emails are up here. You can take a screenshot if you need to reference those later. They're also down in the description of the video. I've also pinned them to the top of the chat in a comment, and my lovely mod squad does a great job at putting them into the chat throughout the sale. So it's pretty easy to find that information. So if you're a brand new buyer, or maybe it's been a while since you purchased from either one of us, we do need some information from you. We need an email sent to us with your YouTube screen name, your real name, your full shipping address, and an email that we can send a PayPal invoice to. But if you don't have PayPal, send us an email with all that same information. Let us know that you want to check out as a guest. That way, when we send our invoices out, we can send you a direct link to your invoice, and you can check out with any debit, credit, Venmo, Apple Pay, or PayPal. Super easy peasy. And if you have purchased from us before, you can always send us that information again. That way it's at the top of our inbox, which seems to get flooded very quickly with emails, and it makes it a lot easier to find that information when we finally go to do our invoicing. So I did want to talk about real quick that if you guys have not come over to virtualantiquemarketplace.com, this is Misty's platform. I am a seller over there. If you guys haven't went and checked it out, it is free to make an account over there if you just want to go window shop and browse around. But if you do want to actually purchase something, it's really easy to add in your shipping information and your card information over there, which is completely secure. You can shop 24/7 over there. It's vintage antiques and vintage handmade items. Live sales pretty much every day of the week, Misty. And
well, I'm
getting there.
Doing my due diligence to try to get that happening. I want to say really quick too is that we now will have the ability to have co-sales. So if you are, you see the sales a lot of times on Instagram where there's two people having a sale at the same time and they're sharing a screen. So that is now going to be going live on Vamp too. So, it's just, there's other platforms that don't have that yet. So we do. So, so it's going to be a great thing. So I'm so excited.
Yes. So yeah, go check that out if you want to. You can shop in your pajamas.
Yeah. You can have a sale in your pajamas.
You can. Yeah, I did last night.
Yeah.
I'm here to tell the truth.
Nobody even has to see your face.
I know. It was my hands. I know. It was super fun. So come on over there and check that out. I do plan on doing some more live sales eventually here in the near future. I will plan on doing some more.
I have one.
Misty's got them all the dang time over there.
Well, I've got to look at my calendar to try to figure this out, but I'm going to challenge myself. And I'm not sure when, maybe the first week or second week of August, I'm going to have a live sale every single day. Half an hour, Monday through Sunday. I mean, not just me. It's going to be a parade. Of
like a parade sale. Yep. So multiple people, live sales, yes. Multiple right after another. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So before we get the sale started, I did see some more people jump in here. I want to say hi to Linda. Hey, you made it over here from the gram. Welcome,
hi,
Linda.
Linda.
Good to see you in the chat. Thank you for being here. There is Jamie. Hi, Jamie. Good to see you, Jamie. Who else am I seeing? Fran. Hi, Fran. Merry Christmas in July. Absolutely. Linda Daly, Retro D. welcome in. I'm just making sure I didn't miss anybody. Leanne, if I said hi to you, you get a second hello. I'm not sure if I did. So welcome in. Okay. So Misty's going to go first tonight. Like I said, we do have 15 rounds. So let me get the screen set up and just let me know what you want to start at, Misty.
Let me just say, this is very weird to me. I'm used to being.
I forgot something too. I forgot something.
What?
I forgot something. So we're not doing a recap. See?
No.
This is my live sale.
I don't do recaps.
It's a new thing that we've been trying the past couple weeks, and it's not in my verbiage of how the live sale works quite yet, so I always forget it. We're not doing a recap at the end. So what we will do instead, if we don't see any bids come into the chat, because of the lag, I do encourage you guys, if you're interested in something, to put in bids right away. Mm-hmm. And then just in cases, as soon as the countdown starts, and it's very hard to snipe nowadays on the tube because of the lag. It'll get you. So no recap at the end. So if something doesn't have any bids come in while, after we're done talking about it, we will still do a 20-second countdown, and that'll be your kind of like last chance at the item or to get a bid in there, and then we won't bring it back. All right, so that's what we're going to do. No recap at the end. I did forget about that. All right.
That's okay. Okay, so I wanted to say too, if you didn't know, everything that I'm selling is come out of my own personal collection. I'm selling my things. So these are all, they've been in my cabinet. I pulled them yesterday and here we go. So this is one of my favorite things. Amy, I'm going to start it at $16. It is, while it's small, it is adorable.
You're right. You're right, Shannon. We didn't talk about when we were doing our shipping.
Oh, okay. Well, I will be doing, let me say I had a sale today on Vamp. I have a sale tomorrow on Vamp. It's the Raining Cats and Dogs sale tomorrow on Vamp. If you're not familiar with Vamp, go over to virtualantiquemarketplace.com and check out the sales. I think the first one starts at 9 a.m. with Fatbird Finds. Fatbird Finds is waking us up on Saturday morning. And then the last one is Jay at 9 p.m. Eastern, Jay Harper's Things Vintage. So that is tomorrow. So I probably will be doing, I'm probably going to get my shipping started tomorrow morning before the sale. If you want me to wait until after my Raining Cats and Dogs sale, just email me and I will wait. I'm going to do my best to not work at all on Sunday. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that, but I'm going to try to have a day off. So if anything, I'll be doing the shipping on Monday, but I probably will start tomorrow. And I will ship worldwide. So you just got to let me know. And I do ship worldwide. It's expensive, but you have to pay for shipping.
Yeah.
So I will ship. Okay.
Do you want me to talk about my shipping? Sure. I had a sale on Wednesday. So if you purchase anything from me on Wednesday, I'm happy to combine ship. If you purchase anything from me tonight or today, this afternoon, I'm going to be doing all of my packing and invoicing for those two sales tomorrow. So I will send an email out when yours is out there in the universe, so that you're not wondering if it's been sent or not. I will just email you when your invoice has been sent. I do ship to US and Canada. Phil, I know Phil's in the chat tonight. Phil, if you want to buy anything from me tonight, I know that the shipping is spendy to ship over there. But I'm going to open it up for you if you do want to purchase anything. But do keep in mind, like, the international shipping can be crazy.
It's crazy. So, it's crazy. Honestly, shipping in the US is crazy expensive. So, but it's even crazier when you go out of the States. Okay. So I love this little item. It still has its little string. Or love that too. It reminds me of like animal crackers. You know how animal crackers used to have a little
handle. Yeah.
This is Hollywood Christmas snow. You can see Santa up there and it's double-sided. Now, there's tape along the box, but it's never been opened. It is still sealed. You can see the little, well, maybe you can see it. We've got like the little round sticker thing there that's never been sealed or never been opened. And the bottom is still sealed. So your vintage Christmas snow probably is very toxic.
It's like, is it mica snow?
It doesn't say.
Oh, it doesn't say.
It doesn't say anywhere what it is. I am certain this is probably from the 1950s. It's probably toxic. You probably don't want to breathe it in. But I love it. I loved it just because I liked the box. So I just think that is just
the box
great
display. The Hollywood just really makes it.
This is probably the worst side because of this tape right here. And honestly, there's like this Scotch tape right here. But I want to say that this was still like the original plastic that was over it just because of the color. It's like discolored and yellow. So I don't know if someone just tried to tape that plastic on there, but I didn't care. I displayed it just like that in my displays. So this is just something that you just don't ever see. I have never seen this before. So
I've never seen that either.
I loved it. I wouldn't recommend opening it or using it, but just for your display. And I'll show you the top of it too. It says Christmas snow, and you can see the little holes there for that little string went. I can give you a measurement, but does it really matter? Sometimes I don't know.
Did you have something displayed on top of that in your cabinet?
Yes, I did. Like you could put, I don't have anything small.
Like one of those small Santa mugs, I feel like would be a good size.
Yeah. So anyway, I love this, and it's just adorable. And I love the colors on it too. It's great. All right. Karen is in at 18, and I am, yes, it's from my what do I call that?
Your Christmas cabinet of wonders.
Yeah, no. I called it my hidey hole. Was it my hidey hole? I don't remember.
I don't remember what you called it, but that's what I've called it.
I called it something, but I'm gonna be all that stuff. I'm gonna empty out that cabinet this year. A lot of it's gonna be available to pop up. Okay, let's count it down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Miss Fran, Karen jumped in at 20. I'm sorry, this is me moving it around isn't making it. And look at those reindeers with their red eyes. They're rabid. It's the rabid reindeers coming to your land on your house. All right, there is the bid end. Hi, Logan. All right, so Karen, thank you for the bid end. So Karen had a bid of 20. William came in with that just in case. We have to be quiet because he's at work. That just in case of 46. So William, this is coming to you for $21. Thank you so very much.
All right. Congratulations. All right. I'm going to start off with a choice tonight. So I have a mixture of vintage and handmade. Tonight, I think I have 4 handmade rounds, but then I've got vintage as well. But I did, when I have a sale with Misty, I tend to bring things that remind me of Misty. So we're going to start out with meow meow. Some little
so great
little kitten Christmas cards, and these are greeting cards from the 50s. So we're going to start off with a choice tonight, and I did get them at the same place. They're both unused, so they don't have any signatures or anything, and they also don't have any of that scrapbook glue or adhesive or anything. So they were just stored really nicely and never used. And I'll show you each one. So the first one I'm calling the candy cane. So this is how we're gonna, if anybody's interested in them, that's how we're gonna claim them. This one I'm calling candy cane. So I love that they put mittens on the kitten, and they're both Merry Christmas to Mommy or Mommy Merry Christmas cards. And then on the inside, look at that cute little kitten graphic. So eating the candy cane. That's so cute. Hugs and kisses and wishes too. Hope you have a happy Christmas day. That's happy as can be. It's a forget-me-not card. So no signature. Love it. So that's the first one. And the second one is, I'm calling this one Holly because of the little wreath with the jingle bells that's around the cat's neck. Again, not signed. And then this one, the little graphic on the cat has the little holly wreath like on top of his tail. Looks like he's ready to pounce on a mouse or something like that. And if I were dear old Santa Claus, I know what I would do. I'd pick the very nicest things and bring them all to you. Oh, that's your cat's name? That's so cute. Holly. That's adorable. That's adorable.
These would be so cute as like a garland.
They would. Yeah, with little
like
tiny. Yeah, with clothes
above your kitchen window.
Or a mantle. Yes, absolutely. That I had an idea to do something like that at the pop-up. I'm just trying to think of what to do.
I'm sure you'll have a great display.
Decorations. I can't wait. It's going to be super fun. Okay. Measurements real quick for these. They are 5 3/4 by 4 3/4 in case that means anything to you. So Ruthie B's in at 7 for choice. So we're looking for 8 or more. I am going to count it down. So we're going to try and move the sale along, hopefully as quickly as we can be. Michael is coming on his channel, The Cult of Vintage, at 7 o'clock tonight. Yes. To do a chitty chat about Goodwill. So we want to try and wrap up the sale before Michael comes on.
Yes.
So we're going to try and move the sale hopefully along as quickly as we can get through it. Okay. So I see Tammy just popped in there with an 8. So we're looking for 9 or more on choice. And we're going to count it down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Meow meow. Bid end.
Oh, it's so cute. I'm gonna pull my heater. I've been freezing in here.
You're cold. It's very hot here in Michigan today.
Get my little heater.
And I can't believe I have a Santa hat on because that's how hot it is. All right, there's the kitty tree bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. All right, so Ruthie, with your just in case, you get first choice at 9 over Tammy's 8. So let me know if you want candy cane or holly.
Oh, you should get them both.
If Ruthie doesn't take both, it will pass to Tammy. And that was all we had bidding. And she knows her greeting card. She knows what she likes. Thank you, Ruthie. Thank you.
Those are really good. All right. I was just talking to my friend earlier, and I think my friend and my bestie Cindy and I, we're going to have a Misty Cindy fun day. And I think we're going to go down to visit Santa Claus Land. Otherwise, it's holiday world.
I want to go to Santa Claus Land. Well, I know that.
So this is going to be for the pair of them. So I've had this for a while. I love Santa Claus Land. I used to go there as a child. I need to try to pull out. I'm going to look for the pictures of me when I was a little girl riding the rides. And some of these rides are still there.
Is that the big Santa Claus that's out by the highway, the side of the highway that's waving? Is that the one?
I don't know if this one is. There's been different incarnations of this Santa. I think that this one was the original one, and they've upgraded it, and all that kind of stuff. But and Amy, I'm going to start this also at $16. You're going to get both of them. I'll show you the Santa Claus postcard first. So they've got different ones that you can get your picture taken. This was inside of the park. I don't know where they've moved this one, if they've had it somewhere else, but they've got a different one now. That's not been post dated. So I do believe that this postcard's probably from the 70s, maybe, would be my guess. It's in really nice condition. You could frame it, but it does say Santa Claus, the Santa Claus Land, Indiana. He's the major greeter. And you can still, when you do go to Holiday World, Santa Claus Land, and take there's a post office that you can have it postmarked from Santa Claus Land or, Santa Claus, Indiana. And you can still do that. So you're going to get the postcard, but you're also going to get, this is a little souvenir piece from the 1950s from Santa Claus Land. You can see Santa Claus Land, Indiana. It's a little toothpick holder. It's made in Japan, and it has 0 flaws. It's in such good condition. And I'm going to show you with the flower. The flower frog is not for sale, but when you can have your little display with your Santa Claus Land postcard, with your Santa Claus Land little deer toothpick holder.
I love that derpy little deer.
He's so cute, and he's just so little. I've had him forever, and I need to. And then I posted a video talking about I'm selling my collections. People are like, no, but I'm so excited to be able to do that and to pass on these things that I've collected for ever. on to other collectors. So there is very much a great deal of satisfaction of knowing that you are selling items to people that you know are going to love and appreciate these things as well. So I'm not a bit sad about it. I'm actually really, really excited about it. So, all right, Susie, I see you're in at 21. And I'm going to go ahead and start counting down. Here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. But I was saying that Cindy and I need to go have a Misty Cindy fun day and go to Santa Claus Land. And I will vlog and take you guys along for the ride as well. It's a magical place, and honestly, it's the kind of amusement park. It's very, very clean, and they've made upgrades, but it still has that old
nostalgic feel to it. Yeah.
Yes, it really does. All right, thank you guys all so much for the bids. Thank you, Karen, for the bid end. So Susie had a just in case of 28, but Franny came in with a just in case of 30. So Fran, they're coming to you for $29. Thank you so very much.
Congratulations. All right, and hello everybody that popped in that after we started the sale. Thank you guys for joining Misty and I this afternoon. All right, I also have a pair up for my next round. This is going to start at 18. So you get both of these things. Again, something that reminds me of Misty, and I have developed quite the fondness for these, and they're just so fun to look for. So this is going to be a little challenging to show to begin with, but then I'll show them to you separately. Okay. So I have a little Nancy Ann storybook doll. So she is the 1940s composite dolly. She's not the plastic version. And she is coming with a pet reindeer. And actually, it is a 1940s Rosbro Rudolph reindeer. And it has a really nice long string on it. That's kind of why I thought it could be, she's just taken Rudolph for a walk. That's kind of what I was envisioning.
I love the look on her face.
But I'm going to put my board down. I'm going to show them to you individually. Okay. So I'll show you Rudolph first so that you can see there's also a cool little piece of history that goes along with it. Okay. So I see Debbie and Sandra are both in at 18. Thank you, ladies. Okay. So it is hard plastic, Rosbro Rudolph. Now he has a little wear to him. Maybe the paint is worn off in a few spots, but you can see this nice long string that I am imagining somebody used as a Christmas ornament back in the day. But what's really cool about this, I don't know if it's going to focus. It's got a very old Christmas tag attached on here with a poinsettia that says for Dad. And then it says from Tom 1950 here on the back. So isn't that a cool little, that was how I found it. And then the Nancy Ann storybook doll. Let me get caught up on the chat here. Thank you guys so much. Hi, Tracy. Good to see you. So she is, I did identify her. She's number 93, and she's called Winter. She is from the Seasons series. And this particular lady, and this is the last one I have, I had several others from her. She was a big collector, and she kept all of her dollies like really nice condition, and they all came with little doll stands. So she'll be coming with the stand as well. So she's just really simple to pop into a display. And she is 5.5 inches tall by about 4 inches wide. She doesn't have the jointed legs or head, just her arms. You can kind of pose them a little bit, but she does have all of her original little felt hat and coat and little millinery hat. Everything is how it's supposed to be for her and her. Oh my gosh, I just love these.
I know. And that the green and the red together is just so good with the blonde hair. That's
why I had to bring her. I had to bring her today. So she is getting her pet reindeer, taking Rudolph for a walk. So you're going to get the pair of the deer. They're both from the 40s. And we're going to count this down. Lisa's in at 23. Tracy's in at 25. And Miss Gutierrez is in at 30. So we're going to count the pair down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, it's like a young Mrs. Claus. You're right, Kim.
It does, yeah. Or I'm envisioning that this was me and I had a pet deer, I would take it for a walk.
Oh, I have a stash of these dolls. And then they're all the old ones. I'm gonna be selling those. I love them.
All right, there is the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. All right, so Tracy did have a just in case of 40, but Debbie put in a just in case of 60. So for 41, congratulations, Debbie. Thank you so very much.
Oh, so thank you. And she would be good to set up for Valentine's Day too.
She would too, yeah.
Okay, so I have some very hard to find kitsch alert. These are made by Lefton, and they are the candy cane girls and salt and pepper shakers, and they are in pristine condition. The cold paint is excellent. There's no repairs. They're amazing. So the only thing that's wrong with them is they don't have their stoppers. But I do have some replacement cork stoppers. I'll see if I can find some that are in there. But Amie, I am starting these at $45.
Wow, that is a great deal.
They're very hard to find.
They are.
There they are. Look at their green eyes. I mean, just that little detail in their little green eyes, I think is amazing. So she's got holes in her head.
I have a broken one that I couldn't leave behind.
Oh, I know. I wouldn't be able to either. I've had these for a while. And I just love them. I like bows. So I just love them. Look at their little feeties. They're in such amazing condition. It's insane. And I like how the one has her little hand out. Like she's like, "Hey sister, you want a friend?" She's like, "No, they're twins." She's like, "No, my mom dressed us alike, and I don't want to touch you. Get your
These always remind me of Sia, like the singer Sia that wears the giant bow on her.
Giant bow. I put my arms around you. I'm unstoppable. Let's show the back. You can see that cold paint is still in excellent condition. Really I have seen these where the bows were like white because that red, all of the red on there is cold paint. And a lot of times you find them and their little candy cane horns on the top of their heads are repaired.
And that's like the one that I have. It is missing the candy cane.
And honestly, if they're repaired, I appreciate. I always do. I say this a lot.
People cared enough about their collectibles that they wanted to save them. Yep. You know, like they weren't just thrown in the trash if it got something broken on it.
Right. I mean, sometimes the paint, the repair is not that great, but you know, you give them an A for effort, for trying. All right, let's go ahead and count these girls down. Leanne is in at 50. Thank you guys all so much for the bids. And let's count them down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Phil, I do. Yes, I do know that. Yeah.
Amy's in at 51. Oh, Willie put in that just in case. Oh, Leanne's in at 55. I will say too, guys, for the sales, really any YouTube live sale that you go to, if it's something that you, and the seller does allow just in cases, if there is something that you want when during the countdown, you have to put in that just in case because the lag just is killer sometimes. Yeah. All right, so Leanne had a bid of 55, but Willie came in with that just in case of 180. So Willie, you get them for $1 over the highest bid. So they're coming to you for $56, Willie. Thank you so very much.
Yes, congratulations, William. Those are fantastic. All right. I have my first handmade piece up next, and I have been so happy to make these. This is the second one that I've made, and I will be making more coming up November, and I'll have some at the pop-up. So I'm going to try and find as many Irwin babies as I can. But this is a hard plastic Irwin Kewpie baby. And I absolutely love the side eyes. Like that is one of my favorite features of these Irwin babies. And so I have made the little outfit for the cuteness.
You're twins and your little hats.
I know, right? And so the dress does not come off the Cupid. It is permanent on there. So I have handmade the dress. I don't know if I'm going to get my camera to cooperate with this. There we go. It's got the teeniest, tiniest little Santa heads all over, and it's pink. The background of the fabric is pink, and it's also glittery. I don't know if you can see that it sparkles a little bit. I've added some vintage ribbon little straps on here, a little vintage ribbon bow, some little red netting underneath the dress. I've also made her little hat. Let me get caught up on the chat here. Thank you guys so much. I've made her little Santa hat with some fur trim and some red felt and a little sparkly pom-pom there. And I'll turn her to the back. So she's got little crisscrosses there in the backside. Now her legs don't move at all, but her arms do. So you can kind of you can kind of pose her arms if you want to, have her being a little bit more expressive. And her head does not move either. Okay, and the hat is also permanently on her head, so she's Santa's little helper for the rest of her life. I'm so happy I get to help Santa. So I loved making these. I had the idea last year. I didn't have time to do it. So Christmas season got super busy, and I had a lot of other handmade things to make. But these are going to be
that's adorable.
Hopefully I can make a whole bunch of little Santa's helpers. And I try and use vintage fabric as much as I can. This is a newer fabric that I found. I was just like, oh, that's too cute. I will try and make some with vintage fabrics as well.
I like that you added that tulle underneath it. That's a nice little touch.
Truth be told, if it's not under there, the dress is just a little too short. You know what I'm saying?
She'll show her underpants.
We don't need to peek under.
Oh, she doesn't wear underpants. She's that.
Well, this is true. None of the Cupies do. They don't. No. All right, we're going to count Coop down. We are looking for 41 or more. Misty, I see you. Are you a good girl this year? I'm going to tell Santa.
I am. I had to turn off my lights, little Cupid girl, because I had to turn on my heater because I'm cold.
I can't believe you're cold. All right, we're going to count Cupid down.
I'm old. When you get old, you start getting cold 19, everywhere you go.
18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. And I'm also going to be making some witches for Halloween.
Oh, I love that. That's going to be, honestly, the witches, that's going to be the hardest thing for me to give up is Halloween more than Christmas.
It's just so hard to find Halloween stuff anyhow.
Yeah.
All right, there's a bid end from Karen. Thank you so very much. So Janet K had the high bid at 40, but Nikki Moss came in there with a just in case of 46. So Nikki, congratulations. This is coming to you for 41. Thank you so very much. Yay.
Yeah, I know. I sleep in the summertime. It could be 150 degrees out. Well, it could be 100 degrees outside. And I sleep all night long with my electric blanket on high. But I have to fold it in half because Mark is like, he hates it. But I'm always cold, always. I used to not be that way, but I am now. All right, my next item is this beautiful art glass tree. I don't know who made it. It's not signed on the bottom at all. So it's just really, really pretty. I don't even know. I didn't even test it to see. That would have been great if it did glow. It doesn't glow, but it's not. Oh, Amy, I'm starting now. Also at $16. It doesn't, it is green glass. It's not flash. So it's almost like a vintage Coke bottle green would be the best way that I can describe it. And then we've got this beautiful frit on here that's sort of made it look like snow. And it's kind of just like on one side. So they're just like, it's snowing. So you can see there's no frit on that side. And so the frit it's glass basically that they've just
glass glitter.
Yeah. But I think it's really pretty. It is 6 inches tall. And if you've got, your Santas and stuff, I mean, it's just really, really a nice little accent piece, especially with your reds and your greens ready for the holiday season. And you don't have to put this away at Christmas time. You can leave it out all winter long. I've seen people that have fireplace mantles just filled with these glass trees of all different shapes and sizes. And then you can use things as risers. I always look for like children's readers that are red and green, and you can alternate the colors. I think
and those light bases. I love those trees. I can't remember who had one that I sold with recently. Maybe it was Jason. Maybe it was Barb. It was Barb. I was telling her that a friend of mine has a light base, and she puts it in her bathroom and has one of these glass trees on it, and then it's like a night light.
Oh, that's really pretty. Yeah, because you can get those. I've got I've got this light base. I've got a plug-in one too, but my plug is being used right now by my heater. So there's my little light base. You can see when it's all lit up, it is really pretty. Oh, that's really pretty when it goes, and it even looks blue on the blue light. Anyway, let's go ahead and count it down. Thank you guys all so much for your brids. Your brids, and Brad is at 23. Let's count it down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. These are just really, really pretty. And they're getting harder to find.
And those are a good thing to leave out in January too. When you don't really know what to decorate with, those snowy trees are perfect.
No, and I like someone to have a whole collection of things. You see these, look at that big chicken and those chicken babies. Those are going to be available on Tuesday. Big mama chicken and her 3 chicken babies. If you like chickens, I got some for you. You can put them in your house. You can put them in your yard. All right, there is the bid in. Thank you so much, Karen. So Simone's girl had a just in case of 40. So Simone's girl, the tree is coming to you for 24. Thank you so very much.
And Nikki, your just in case did come in after the bid end. Okay, so if you guys haven't done a refresh yet, you might want to do that periodically throughout the sale, especially if you plan on bidding on anything. Always just go up and tap that gear icon and do your playback speed, just in case you're not lagging behind at all. Okay, my next round is going to start at 16 as well. And again, this reminds me of Misty.
Oh, it's so cute.
And it's a cute.
Just like me, Amy.
Is that how you go sledding, Misty?
That's exactly how I sled in the wintertime.
I'm not surprised. Not surprised at all. So this is an early 1900s Rose O'Neill. It is really itty bitty down here in the corner. Kewpie's Rose O'Neill down there in the corner. So this is an antique Kewpie postcard. And I have a few that I'm stretching throughout the rest of the year. But I had to bring one to sell with Misty. So this one, it says, Christmas greetings, though it's cold and gray and cloudy, that can't make a Kewpie blue, especially when he is sliding, with good wishes straight to you. Now, it does have a postmark on the back from 1919 and a 1-cent stamp there on the back. And this one was addressed to Columbus, Ohio. I really like that. It looks like they probably used a fountain pen or something like that to do that writing there on the back. But I love to read these. I didn't actually read this one all the way through, but it is dated December 10th, 1919 there on the back. But it was to Daisy, dear Daisy. But I love to read these and figure out what they were trying to talk about, and the handwriting. That's some of my favorite things besides the cuteness on the front.
I'll do them next, Bobby. Sorry.
But the condition of the postcard is really good. There's just maybe a teeny tiny bend here at the corner. I'm really trying to be nitpicky. There might be a teeny tiny bend up here. I will put this in a protective sleeve as well. I love to find these. They aren't easy to find, I will say that, especially the Christmas ones. Now, I did part of a Facebook group over on Facebook that is all about Kewpies. And I posted a picture when I got some Christmas ones, and I said, I'm wondering if they ever made Halloween. And it's been confirmed with a photograph that there are Halloween Kewpie postcards. I've never seen one anywhere.
Oh, wow.
But I was like, oh, man, wouldn't that be like the holy grail to come across one? That would be
think about this, though, too. That is from 1919. It's been sent through the mail. So it's been through the postal service. And it's still in such good condition.
Yeah, it is. It's really, really nice. Sometimes when I come across them, like they put the postmark across the front, or it's faded, or lots of bends and stuff in it. But I try and find, if I do find them, I try and be as picky as I can be and get the best condition ones.
And these look good too, tucked in your Christmas tree. You can put vintage Christmas.
On the branches. I do that with Christmas cards. Yeah, just put them in there. Yeah, absolutely. All right, so Lisa Jens is in at 16. So we are looking for 17 or more. I am going to move it along. So we're looking for 17. I am going to do the countdown. Linda, you can either send your information to you if you bid on anything, Linda. You can either send it to me on Instagram or send us an email. Yeah. And I'll pop that back up there when I'm done. Okay. So we're looking for 17 or more. Let's count it down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Amie, you and I need to go and visit Catherine when she's able to get up and walk around, and we need to go to the Cupid Museum.
I agree with that. 100%.
We need to go on a road trip.
Well, there's one in Missouri too. Rose O'Neal's birthplace. There's one there.
I thought it was in Minnesota.
There's one in Minnesota, but there's one at her birthplace as well. That's where they have Cupiesta every year still.
Oh, that's right.
Convention. Yep. Oh. All right, there's the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. The sledding bid end. So congratulations, Lisa Jens. Thank you so much. And I will pop our emails back up here on the screen real quick. Also down in the description of the video, they're also at the very top of the chat. You can find a pinned comment up there as well. Let me get Misty over here. All right, there we go.
Okay. Oh, and I wanted to say too, real quick, that December 7th is the next pop-up here at my brick and mortar. And Amie is going to be one of the sellers, and so is Mother Tucker's, and so is Garden Guy Bill, and Fatbirds, and Barb, and Ariana, and Michael. And that might, I don't know if I might, I think that's about it. I think that's it. But it's going to be a lot of fun. And the entire shop is going to be vintage Christmas. And that day is the Christmas parade here in Bedford. So it's a nighttime Christmas parade. It's like over an hour long Christmas parade. It's awesome. so good. And there is, Santa is going to be here. There's going to be food trucks. There's going to be a Christmas village. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So there'll be more details to come, but that's going to be December 7th. Okay. So these are made, I believe that they're made by Rosbro, and they had multiple colors of them. I only have these 3 colors, but they are fantastic. And they can hold little cards if you wanted.
Misty, I pulled out my plastic novelties book just for this special occasion so I can show the other colors.
Oh, pull them out, Amie. Let's see.
What do you want to start your
I'm also I'm like starting everything at $16, I think, today.
Choice at 16.
Choice at 16. Okay. These are in amazing condition too. Sometimes the little boots, the paint on the boots is all scuffed and missing. But these are great. And I can show you with one of my stickers. They can hold a little something. So you can see they've got that little slit in his hand right there. Look at that happy face. But you can have them, now this is a little big, but they can hold a little something. Like what I used to do with is create like a little teeny tiny list. It's like the good boys and girls list. And then you could put your family members, if they're on the naughty list, on there. So it's going to be choice. So we've got the blue Santa. So that hard plastic. We've got yellow Santa, and we've got green.
These like pastel color ones are very hard to find.
They are very hard to find. Yeah. I have red ones too, but I didn't bring the red ones today. These are just amazing. And they look really, really good all together as well, but they're hard to find.
So here we go.
I didn't realize that they were holding shovels and tools.
They're working. They're working Santas. They've got pickaxes and Looks like
they're murder Santas.
Bubbles and a saw. So it looks like red and purple. Red and purple are the two that you don't have in your lineup, right?
Those were murder Santas. They got all their murder weapons.
Yeah. So they are Rosbro.
Yeah. These are friendly Santas. They've dropped their weapons. But I wonder if you could put like, you could probably put a little weapon in their hands if you wanted to, if you had a little.
I like the little list idea. I think
that's what I used to do. And I will say that the green one, the top of his little hoop there. Oh, focus, please. His little hanger is broke on the green. But you can see like the blue and the yellow, they still have their little ornament. But are you going to hang them on your tree? No. Oh my gosh, focus, will you? There you go. You're not going to hang them on your tree. More than likely, you're going to put them on your shelf or in your displays. All right. So these are awesome. I love the colors. So let's go ahead and count them down. Here we go. It won't let you type. I see you, Linda. It's letting you type now. Wait, would you ever consider a shopping? Yes, Faye. It's something that we actually talked about, and we've got a plan for that. So I'll be announcing that here soon. Here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17. Ooh, Simone. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Yeah, Faye, it was very overwhelming the last time. And so, yes, there is something that we're working on a little bit. So we'll be announcing that here soon at some point, I guess. All right. So Janet, I see her just in case of okay. So Janet was like, I ain't playing around. I'm just going to put in that bid of 36. So Janet at $36, which one would you like? Green, yellow, blue, or green? And if you just pick one, then Karen, you are on deck for the next one. And well, we'll just kind of go from there. So Karen, be thinking about it. If she just picks one. I don't know why I put these down, because you have to choose which one you want. The blue goes to, damn it, Janet. 26.
All right. So Karen, you're on deck for the other colors if you're interested. And then if Karen passes, it's going to go back to Bobby.
Okay. So Karen, green or yellow, or if you wanted the blue, you can decline, and then it'll go to okay, no problem. No problem. Awesome. All right, Miss Bobby. Bobby, did you want the blue too? And if you decline, that might be it.
I think that was everybody that was bidding. Yep.
All right. So just let me know, Bobby, if you want yellow or green, or if you don't want either one of them. If you wanted the blue, that's okay too. We don't have our weapons, Bobby.
They're weaponless Santas.
You can give us one.
I didn't know that they had little tools either. I guess I've never seen them.
I always thought they were meant to hold a little list. So
she wanted the blue as well.
The blue too. All right. These little guys will be probably here at the pop-up. So make sure that you come.
All right. Okay. My next round is going to start at 16 as well. And I have a pixie for my next round.
Oh, wait.
And he is just the cutest little guy. And he definitely looks like he's mischievous. Like he's going to get into trouble at some point during the day. And he is all decked out in his little white iridescent suit. And he is made by Lefton. He does not have a Lefton foil sticker present there anymore. But there is a whole series of these little white suit pixies that are all in different little poses. I think there's 5 altogether, if I'm remembering all the poses for them. And there's also a planter that matches as well. But it's not really transferring on camera. His suit has kind of that iridized, like that little rainbowy, oily, slick kind of effect to it. And really the only notable issue, there is a teeny tiny flea bite at the very tip of this shoe, but that's it. Otherwise, he's look at those big old elf feet.
Yeah.
I really like how they sculpted the feet.
And he could be a spring, summer elf. He doesn't
definitely pixies are good year round. It doesn't matter the season. They definitely, Christmas is their season, but they can stay out year round. He could definitely he can be a January pixie as well in his snowsuit. We'll turn him to the back. So just sculpted little hair and his little pixie suit there in the back side. But I love how they paint the faces on these guys. They're super, super cute. Measurement for him, he is 4 1/4 inches tall by about 2.5. His feet are definitely the widest point on him. Oh my goodness. Let me get caught up on the chat. I am super behind. All right. I think Tracy's got the high bid right now. Hi, Jan. Good to see you. My fellow Michigander, whatever we call ourselves, Michiganders, I guess. And Bobby just popped in there with a 30. So again, really, I don't even see any crazing on him. Now his face is cold painted. I don't really see any paint loss or anything like that, but he just has the tiniest like pinpoint. I can feel it with my nail. A little flea bite right at the end of his shoe, but really nothing else going on with him. All right, so
little pixie.
Bobby's got the high bid at 30, so we're looking for 31 or more, and we're going to count Mr. Pixie down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Hi, Leslie. Good to see you.
He is cute. Or she. She might be a she because it looks like she's got.
I'm not sure.
Boobies.
Sometimes it's hard to tell. All right. So there is the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. Bobby, you're just in case you come in after the bid end, but she didn't need it. And Bobby, I think this is your very first purchase from me. So I know Bobby's name from the chat, but I don't think no purchase. So congratulations. Thank you so very much.
We have to say hi to Tom too. Maybe Bobby doesn't want us to, because I know sometimes when I'm watching sales, I have to turn the volume down because whenever it's like, you won, Misty, Mark's like, what did you win now? Okay. All right. My next item is, I have a couple Holt Howard pieces in today's sale. This is a little napkin holder, and it is 4.5 inches tall. I want to say though, too, we do have a little bit of a boober right there, and there is crazing throughout. So, and there is a little bit of cold paint loss on his nose and a little right there on the hat, but overall in really, really nice condition. Again, Amy, $16. And I just wanted to show you what I use this for is, you could put your ephemera. If you have a lot of them in there, then it makes a difference instead of just having the one. Or Christmas cards, when you get your Christmas cards in the mail, what do you do with them? What am I going to do with them? You can, this is a napkin holder, but you can put your Christmas cards in here. Or if you're just a Santa collector and you want to leave Santa out year round, he can hold your mail. He can hold your makeup compacts, your palettes, stack those in there as well. But a very happy little Santa, just that little bit of cold paint loss on his nose and on his hat there. There is the bottom. And I actually have a couple more of these that I'll be bringing that we'll be selling soon. Now, I am going to say I have enough vintage Christmas to last me about 3 lifetimes. So I will be still continuously bringing Christmas things through the Christmas season during my live sales. When we open up the brick and mortar for the December 7th pop-up, everything's going to be Christmas. It'll all be vintage Christmas.
Hey, Catworm.
Hey, Catworm. Catworm is in at 26. I'm going to go ahead and start counting it down. Here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I wish that they would just make... they make remakes and stuff. It's like the whole ceramic process feels different. And
it's not the same.
It's not the same. All right. So there is the bid. And thank you so much, Karen. So Tracy had a bid of 27, but Catworm came in with a just in case of 30. So $28. Catworm, he is coming to you. Thank you so very much.
Congratulations. And thank you, everybody that's popping in and saying hi. Good to see you all. Thank you for joining us today. All right. I have another handmade piece for my next round. And if you missed the ones that I had on Vamp last night, I apologize. But I do have a ribbon arrangement today. And I actually made him, oh gosh, in June, maybe? Or the very beginning of July is when I made him, with the intention that I was going to sell him with Misty. One of my favorite, like, he's not a knee hugger pixie, but he is just, I love these. And I really don't come across this style very often. It is on a vintage spool of ribbon. It's the quick stick ribbon. Cool graphics. This was new old stock. I typically buy them that way with, they still have like the plastic that's protecting the ribbon there, but it's this gold kind of like wrapping ribbon there. And then the cutest, oh my gosh, that face.
He reminds me of Hermie.
Yeah, Hermie from Rudolph. Yeah, I agree with that. So he's just, with that little blonde hair looking out of the hat. Yeah. And I have, so the only thing that I've done to him, like the little tinsel was original when I found him. I have added this tiny little sparkly lollipop in his hand. And that's kind of, the blonde hair kind of gave me the color combination.
I love that you added gold with that. I think it's perfect.
And so we've got all vintage elements on this one, like a spun ball with some sequins on there, a little vintage wrapped present, a teeny tiny vintage bulb with the glitter on the end, another vintage bulb with the yellow and white painting, reflector flower with the mercury bulb in there, a little blue bottle brush tree, and a vintage sequin for the tree topper there. I have signed it on the back side there. I'm going to be crafting my little heart out, trying to get enough stuff to bring to the pop-up. I don't know. I used to do craft shows and bring like 80% Christmas arrangements to it. And it was a 3-day show and most of it was sold out Friday. So
I know. I was telling Amy,
I never could make enough to satisfy. So I'm going to try my darndest to have hopefully a good enough selection to last the day. So.
I was telling Amy she should go live and do like a craft with me. And like, I don't think that would be fun to see your whole process.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody needs to see what my craft room looks like at Christmas.
Well, you don't have to show your craft. It just be forward facing.
It's a Christmas explosion is what it is.
I'd love
we'll go in there and get covered with snow and glitter, and
I think it'd be neat.
We'll see if we can do that or not. The pixie measures, it's like 7 inches tall to the top of his little doodly bob on the top of his hat, and then 4 1/4 inches wide.
You know, and I could see you keep putting this out with like your 4th of July, you know, even too, you know, the blue is just really, really good on that.
Oh yes, Halloween's coming, Kim. Don't you worry about that. Halloween is coming. All right, so we're going to count this down. Linda is in at 46. Thank you so much. And we're looking for 47 or more. Let's count it down. If you're bidding, you are welcome to utilize the just in case during the countdown. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Laura of Fatbirds has a crafting channel, and she's, you know, we were talking about trying to do something on that. I just have to get a phone contraption to, you know, do the overview.
I'll send you. I have a tripod that has a really good bird's eye view thing. It's the best tripod ever. It folds up as big as this. And it goes real tall, and it has the option where you can aim it down. I'll send you the link to it, Amy.
Gotcha. Okay. So Linda did have the highest bid at 46, but KB put in a just in case right before Karen's bid end. So KB, congratulations for 47. Thank you so very much.
So good. I can't do any of that kind of stuff. You guys are amazing in your crafting. All right. I love these. I love something with a lenticular eye. It's just creepy, weird, kind of odd and strange, but I'm all for it. So I have 2 lenticular-eyed Santa cups. Now I'll show you the white one first. Doesn't have any maker's mark on it. I know that it's made in Japan. It's probably from the 1950s. It has great lenticular eyes. Look at that.
Good. I have a reindeer one like this, a Rudolph one like this.
Oh, they need to bring stuff like this back. But you could put a bottle brush tree. I don't have a bottle brush tree on hand, but you can always put a little airplane.
Did you tell me choice at what?
Choice 16. Choice.
16. I could have guessed.
They're both 4 inches tall. Now this one was never made to have a handle. It's just a little tumbler. But that one, I love his eyes.
The paint on that is excellent.
Right? Okay, so this one's choice number 1. Choice number 2 has the handle, and he's like crazy Uncle Carl. Ooh. It's drunk Santa. He's had a little too much eggnog. His eyes are just going everywhere. Now, he is a little bit more textured. You can see that the mold is more textured, and they've just sprayed the white paint on his beard and his mustache and the fur on his hat. But his little eyes are just rolling around there. It's really, really good. This one, I was trying to look at it. I didn't realize that it had a maker's mark on the bottom. Let's see if it'll focus. Probably not. I think it was Beacon Plastics. It's not going to focus. USA. So this one's made in the USA with the handle. And it is that vintage kind of marbled plastic, but no chips or cracks. No cracks on either one of them. But when you put them together, you can really see like the white one, just the eyes are just amazing. And we got crazy drunk Santa over here.
Crazy Carl.
And say, get it together, Santa. It's for the children. It's been a long winter. That's what they're saying. But I love these. I love anything with a lenticular eye. So $16 choice on these, but there isn't any interest in them. We're going to set them aside and we'll keep the sale going. And I don't remember how we doing the no.
Just do a 20-second countdown. So countdown of interest is still going to be a 20-second countdown to get any bid in there if you're still interested in it.
I'm going to count it down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Oh, thank you, Bobby Earp, for your bid of 16. I'm sorry, Bobby. He's had.
So if you guys weren't here at the beginning, instead of doing a recap for anything that didn't get claimed during the sale, we're just doing countdown of interest countdowns, and then it won't come back. So It'll be like your last chance to put a bid in, basically.
Yep. Right. All right, bid in. All right, Bobby. Which one do you want, drunk Santa? Me, Bobby. We had a bonding experience, Bobby. Or me. Drunk Uncle. All right, I'm going to put this guy up here.
Good choice, Bobby. Good choice.
All right, drunk Uncle's coming to Bobby. Thank you, Bobby.
All right. Okay. I have a Harold Gale Santa from my next round. And
that's the one thing I'm not selling.
You're not parting with your Harold Gales.
I'm not parting with my Harold Gales. I'm not parting with those.
Now, it's not pink or a hard to find color, but it is a little bit harder to find size.
Oh, I love them.
I think so. This is I think it's a 10-inch. Yeah, 10-inch. Usually it's the 13 is the most common size that we run across. I actually have two back here on my bed that are this is the shorter, squattier version. Now I will say right off the bat, on this shoe, there's actually both of them maybe. I think that he was probably on some sort of steak or something. I usually don't see holes in the boots. So I think maybe he was like in something, maybe a flower arrangement or something.
These are my favorite things. My favorite things ever.
A little cracking to the boots down there. Hopefully that you can see that. He does still stand like really nicely flat-footed and everything. But that's what I think is that like he had stakes of some sort of in there, and then like he was like in a basket or some sort of flower arrangement, something like that, or a gift basket. I'm not sure, but that is my suspicion because usually I don't see holes in the bottom like that. But he is really, really nice condition. Let me get caught up on the chat. All right, I see Phil and Tracy are in. Okay, so he is like the trim on these. This is usually pretty typical. I mean, I have one back here that's like bright white, so it's unusual to find them in that condition. Usually this is how I see them. The white just isn't as bright as it is. It does get a little bit discoloration over time. Still has the original pom-pom there on the hat. But he does have that composite kind of face going on that's painted.
I'm telling you,
these faces are just the best. And you can see like there's a little bit of the lips that are poking out under the mustache, and really nice soft beard. He does have like a metal, the original belt is still there. Sometimes these can go missing. I have noticed. And again, same with the white trim that's on there. There's just a little bit of discoloration. Now there is armature that's in these arms, so you can kind of bend them a little bit, although I would just be gentle doing that. Sometimes the wiring can pop through and poke through the fabric. I have seen them that way before, so just be gentle, but you can't bend the legs at all. He is like super stiff down here at the bottom, and that's just to help him stand. Here's the back side. Again, just a little discoloration here on the white, but really, really nice condition.
These I will buy in any condition. I have one that is like disintegrating in your hands when you pick it up, but I cannot leave him behind.
If he's not missing an appendage or something like that,
I'll even buy him if he's. I'll buy one leg.
If we have time at the end, I will grab a super special one that I was able to get in at estate sale, and I'll show it to you.
Oh, I love them.
If we have time at the end, I will go grab that. Okay. So again, he is 10 inches tall. So
Gale.
He's shorter than the typical size that we're used to seeing, which I believe is around 13 inches. Mm-hmm. Okay. And he's about 6.5 inches wide, although that could vary depending on how you have the hands posed. Okay. So we're going to count it down. It fills in at 35. So we're looking for 36 or more. Ho, ho, ho. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14,
Catherine, we were just saying we were coming
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end.
You can usually spot these though too. You can tell by the white boots and by the face. They're just very distinct. They have a very distinct face, and then the white boots.
They do.
Plastic white boots.
Yeah, they always have the white go-go boots down there at the bottom. All right, there is the bid end from Karen. Thank you so very much. So Dana had the high bid at 42, but Tracy came in there with it just in case. So Tracy, ho, 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 Santa is coming to Florida. Thank you so much.
You got to get those. That was a great price.
He's going to have to get some shorts to come down there.
He needs to put his Bermuda shorts on. All right. I've been selling these. I've been bringing them to about every sale because I was a collector and I have a lot of them. So I have 2 of the Galaxy Spaceman bottles. I've got red and green, which, you know, looks good in a Christmas display. So this is going to be choice. I am starting these at 25 choice, Amy. So we've got the green is the Space Bombarder. And these are just highly, highly molded bottles. This one also has the lemon lime lid with the coin slot. Never made it to production. It was the company, they did all this stuff. They never even had liquid in them, and they went under. And
they spent too much on their
I mean, look at this. You've got his little ray
There's no other bottles that are like that, though. So
no, it's fantastic. So wonderful condition. So we've got the green Space Bombarder, and we've got the red Space Sentry. And they all have, like, you might find a green one that's a Space Sentry And they all have like different little symbols on their chests. So sometimes people want to collect all of, they're fine with just having one of each color, but sometimes some people want every single variation of them. And I love that graphic on their little eyeballs. The red one does have the cherry lid. And there is the coin slot. And like I said, they still have the little disc inside there. So, I mean, if you wanted to pop that disc out and use it as a little bank, you totally could. Put your pocket change in it. Put your hat on, buddy. I just liked having one of every color. And, you know, I had the blue and red out for Halloween. For the 4th of July. If Karen has the black one, apparently there's a black one I think that they probably still go by the
black
very
one. I don't see
never see the black. I never had the black. I had every single other one of them, but I didn't have the black. So these are just fabulous and they're so iconic. All right. So Lisa is in at 40. This is for choice. I'm going to go ahead and count them down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. That's a great idea. Ready? 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Canadians didn't know what they were. Those Canadians are pretty smart though, Karen. I know that you're a transplant Canadian, but you know I love the Canadians. I love Canada and their snacks. I did just place me an order of some Hawkins cheesies. It's probably going to have as a snack later on when I'm watching Michael's Goodwill chat. All right, Robert has a bid of 46. So, Robert, thank you for your bids, and thank you, Robert. Which one would you like, red or green? I sold them both, but I am going to list a couple of these on Vamp. So I'm going to list a couple more on Vamp. Oh, Canada. All right, Robert, which one or ones would you like? And then, Robert, if you just take the one at 46, then I think Robert wants the green. And I think, Lisa, you are on deck.
Lisa's on deck at 40 for the red.
The Space Sentry. What is a sentry? What's a Space Sentry, Amy?
Somebody that stands guard.
Oh, well, what is a Space Bombarder? A bomber?
I don't know what that is, but I know what a sentry is.
I didn't know what a sentry was. I'll take the red, says Lisa. All right, Lisa, this one's coming to you for 40.
Congratulations. I like when the choice works out. Everybody gets
I do too.
Yeah. Okay, my next round is some Holt Howard. Goodness. I can't have a Christmas sale without it. It's just I can't. Okay, but it is in the form of a stockinette angel. And I can say over the years that I have found these, this is probably the nicest condition one that I have ever come across. So she is the ceramic head, and hopefully my camera will cooperate. I know it's going to be hard to focus on. There we go. On her little ceramic head, which is made by Holt Howard. And there's no chipping to the head. There is a little bit of crazing present in the glaze, most visible on the white. And the cold paint on her face is really lovely. And usually it's the wings that have the most issue with these. There is the tiniest little snag right there on the end of that wing. It is on the back side and it doesn't go all the way through, but all of her little mercury beads are still there and not broken on her wings, on her dress. And all the original sequins are still there on the dress as well. And she's playing the fiddle.
I've never seen it with the colored
flowers. I have found a few with the colored sequins on it like that, but then there's usually something else super wonky with her. I'll turn her to the back. So there's glitter on the dress besides the mercury beads as well. And all of the wings and the bottom of her dress have wire. It's wrapped around wire. So you can kind of like, I don't know, pose it, bend it a little bit, but again, I would be really gentle with that. The stockinette stuff, just from the 50s, it's not, it's probably doesn't have the integrity that it used to have. But she has little chenille, and she is pink. I know she's showing up a little washed out on screen, but she's light pink. And so she does have the wire in here to hold it on the top of the tree. But look at this. The original price tag is 79 cents is still in there, which is a cool little piece of ephemera that's in there. But there's the little wire where she would attach to the tree. But you don't have to use her as a tree topper. No. She will sit just fine on her wires as well. But she's in really, really lovely condition. So I can't complain when I come across Holt Howard that's in good condition. So somebody really loved her and stored her pretty well. All right. She does measure 6 inches tall and about 4.5 at the widest point, although, you know, you can kind of move the wings a little bit and maybe flex the dress out to make her a little bit bigger if you wanted to. And we are going to count it down. Let me get caught up on the chat. Tracy's in at 43. So we're looking for 44 or more. I'm going to count it down. They did make little tiny baby ones. I've never ever run across any though, but I would really like to see what those they're like this big, small little ornament size ones. I would love to see those in person. We're going to count her down. We are looking for 44 or more. I would encourage you guys to use the just in cases if you're bidding. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. All right, there is the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. Annie, I didn't see a straight bid in the chat from you. So in order to use the just in case, we do ask that you have at least one straight bid in there to use it. So unfortunately, I can't accept the just in case, but it's going to go to Tracy for 43. Okay, congratulations, Tracy. Thank you so much.
That's a cute one. Mark just called me. Where are you at? I'm like, I've told you 15 times I was having a sale with Amie today. Listen. Okay. So I don't know who made this. Amie might know, but I didn't do my research on it, but I didn't care because I just discovered something that was so completely obvious and I didn't even think about it. But this Santa mug, here he is. Now, he has his blue jeweled eye and his little ermine. Now, he's got some cold paint loss on his handle, but I didn't even realize this until just now.
That it was double-sided?
How did I not know that? I've had him for years and never realized that. I want to show you that cold. I'm going to start him at 15. I wanted to show you that cold paint loss there. Please don't take the rest of the cold paint off. Just leave it as it is. Yeah. I know sometimes there was that whole crapola when people were taking these mugs and stripping the paint off of them on purpose to make them just all plain white.
Yeah, especially the Holt Howard ones that like were in pristine condition.
I will haunt you after I pass.
I had nightmares about that for quite a long time.
No, do not do that. All right. But the rest, I mean, the cold paint on his mouth is still good. On both sides, really. I don't know. I think that he is supposed to have one eye closed.
Yeah, he's winking. Yeah.
Yeah. But now that I'm looking at it, now it's kind of looks like his eyeball is open.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think it's supposed to be, but he looks a little creepier that way. There's the inside, and there isn't any chips or cracks on him. There is the bottom. The only issue with him is that cold paint loss on his handle. But great with a bottle brush tree. When I tell you I have a lot of Santa mugs, I got a lot of Santa mugs. I like to stack them. So he is a nice one if you've got like your ordinary ones to put on top and then put a little bottle brush tree in his head since he is different with that winking blue jeweled eye. All right. Phil is in at 20. Well, Phil, I think you had the highest bid at 20. Yeah, you had the highest bid at 20. All right. Oh, not anymore. Now Susie Q's in at 24. All right, let's count Santa down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. He's two-faced. I know a lot of those kind of people in this world. Two-faced. He's two-faced in a good way, though. In a good way.
The best way possible.
The best way possible. All right, Susie Q. He is coming to you for $24. Thank you so very much.
Congratulations. Okay, what do I have? What do I have up next? I have another pixie up next.
Ooh, I spelled your name.
And if you guys watched my video from the Midwest Holiday Show, which came out on Sunday, it is over an hour long, but trust me, it's worth, like, my mom said, like, when she watched it, she was like, it didn't even seem like it was an hour because it was just so cool to see everything. But I did pick this guy up from the Midwest Holiday Show. I'm not lying, but I found out Space Bombardier is a crew member of a bomber aircraft responsible for the targeting. Interesting, Leslie. See, this is why live sales, we always learn something, don't we?
Always.
Yes. And Leslie's always good at putting facts that we don't know into the chat.
We love that. We love to learn. So we encourage you to do that.
I seriously did not know that. All right. So this is a Joseph Originals, cutest darn pixie. And I wish my camera would focus so we can see his cute little face. Sometimes my camera just has a day and it doesn't want to focus. But he has a little applied fur hair to the top of his hat. There's a whole series of these pixies, these Christmas pixies. Actually, there's regular pixies that are hanging out around mushrooms and things. Mm-hmm. And then there's Christmas ones. These are actually called Santa's Helpers, is the line that these are from. And he is cold painted, but really nice condition on the cold paint. There is a little tiny speck missing right there. Here is the Joseph Originals foil sticker present at the bottom of the tree. He doesn't have the little black and gold Japan sticker on there anymore, but he's darn cute. He has no chips or repairs that I am aware of. There's some schmutz on his hat that I will get off. I'm not sure what that is. I didn't see that was up there, but really the paint on him is lovely condition. I just wish he would focus. Darn camera. It's because it wants to focus on everything in the background. There we go.
There he is.
His cuteness. I love how they painted the faces on these guys. And the cute little tuft of hair poking out is just adorable. So I believe that there's 4 different poses of the little Santa helper pixies. And then there's 4 of the normal everyday pixies that are more of the garden variety that are hanging out with mushrooms and flowers and things. But really, really nice cold paint. So the only thing that is not cold painted on here is the white. Everything else is cold painted on these guys. So measurement for him, he is 4.5 inches tall by 2.5 inches wide. So, and I get to see one of my favorite Christmas ladies. She has a house full of Christmas and vintage holidays on the 127. And I bought this from her at the Midwest Holiday Show. She just has an excellent selection of especially ceramic things. So I will hopefully be bringing some more of her awesome stuff home with me to get us through the rest of the holiday season. All right. So Stacy's got the high bid at 36. So we're looking for 37 or more. And we're going to do a countdown so we can keep it moving. We are trying to get done with the sale before 7 o'clock tonight, so we can all head over for Michael's chat about Goodwill at 7 o'clock. All right, let's count it down. Stacy and Philomena got the bids in, so we're going to do a countdown. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. It is kind of a boy band hairdo, Karen. I agree with you.
Oh my gosh, I watched that Dirty Pop on Netflix. Have you seen it yet?
Mm-mm.
He was like the guy that it started Backstreet Boys and NSYNC.
Oh, really?
Crazy. Yeah.
No, I haven't seen that. All right, there's a bit end from Karen. Thank you so much. Stacy Kurtz, he is coming your way. Thank you so much.
Cute, cute, cute. All right, I'm starting my next ones at 22, Amie. Holt Howard Classic, Holt Howard Santa, salt and pepper shakers. Now you can see the pepper has a little bit more cold paint loss than salt, which is normally the other way around, because normally the salt ones get like kind of like acid burned on them. But they do both have their original foil stickers. They're from 1960, and they have their stoppers. They've got that sweet little winking Santa face and their little green gloves. They're adorable. They're little round bodies. I actually have a couple of these as well. But you know, some of my stuff is just kind of buried into the back. Now, I would say that they probably, one of the things that I won't be selling is my Holt Howard pitcher and some of those glasses, because those are my favorites. But I can let some Holt Howard go. And they've got like little, almost looks like little buttons on their little suit coats here. But I really want you to see the cold paint loss on that one's salt. Pepper is a little worse.
357 Magster. I'm just making sure that you're not lagging behind. Are you bidding on the Santa shakers? I'm just confirming if you are or not.
Oh, thank you, Kim. All right, so we'll wait for 357 Magster just to confirm that they are bidding on the Santas. But we got Tracy, or not Tracy, we have Catworm in at 25. And I'm going to go ahead and start the countdown on these little guys.
Oh, it's Stinker Fred. Okay, gotcha.
Stinker Fred. That was quite a bit of a jump up in there, Stinker Fred. Oh, my goodness gracious.
Just for making sure. That's all.
We're going to count them down. Here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Stinker Fred. You know, Stinker Fred, I had somebody that commented and says, I'm sure he doesn't like that you call him Stinker Fred. And I'm like, he's fine with it. It's our thing. He's a good kind of Stinker Fred. Well, Stinker Fred, thank you so much. Holt Howards are coming to you for 77. And you know I stick extra things in your box, right? You're going to get a few little bonus things.
Well, I will say that all of those Sewing Susan needle books that were sent to you were pretty epic. That made my day, because I was like, oh, I wonder if he sent like a box of clowns or something.
Well, yeah, I know. I was
all Sewing Susan.
I know you don't need to email me. I got your information. I have your information, but no, I know. I was thinking, are there grasshoppers in here? Crickets?
Yeah, it could have been a multitude of things that could have been in there. So
thank you, Fred, so much. I really
that was hilarious. That bragger, a whole box of braggers.
I'm jealous of her because she can sew and I can't.
Okay. I have a handmade round up for my next round. I'm going to be trying to make some of these for the pop-up as well. Luckily, I have stands to put these on, so I can kind of put them up.
Oh, we can hang them on the wall, Amie.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll try.
I'll try with that wall space.
So these are what I call my Kitschmas. And if you've never heard me talk about these before, I am a big vintage greeting card collector. And what I do is I make a scan of the original card, so I don't have to sacrifice the vintage. And then I am able to use it and share it with you guys. So it is a scan of a darling little deer with the Santa hat on for the center, for the focus. And it's wrapped in this really fun green with kind of snowy tips tinsel. And then I cover it with vintage things. around the wreath. And down here, I Flocking Goodness, a vintage flock bow
good, Amy.
at the bottom. And then some metal reflector flowers, some vintage tinsel, another little reflector flower with the mercury ball in there, a vintage Santa popping out of the chimney, cake pick, a spun ball with a vintage sequin, and then on this side, another reflector flower and vintage ornament in there, and then a Rosbro Santa. He had some cracking going on in the back of him, so usually I try not to use like brand new vintage things, but he is on there, and then a little sparkly peppermint candy there on it. It does measure 10.5 inches in diameter, so that's kind of the size that you're working with. It does have a red baker's twine hanger on the back side, so you can hang it. And then it's also signed by me on the back side. I love making these. They make me happy to make something a little bit bigger decor pieces. These make great. A lot of people that came to my shows always got these to give to gifts.
Yeah.
For somebody to put on their front door at Christmas time or hang on the wall. So yes, I will try and have a selection of these as well. I have so many ideas of things that I want to make for the pop-up.
Oh,
not
look
just
at
for the live sales, but
look at Marie's profile picture. That's me and Marie together.
Oh, that's so cute. She changed it. Yeah, really, really cute. Okay. Let me get caught up on the chat here. All right, so Linda's got the high bid right now at 46.
Adorable.
And we're going to count it down so we can keep it moving. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more rounds, you guys. 5 more rounds. All right, and we're going to try our darndest to be done before 7. Okay. Linda's got the high bid at 46. So we're looking for 47 or more. Anybody that's bidding, I do encourage you guys to use those just in cases because of the lag. And Dana just popped in there with a 48. So we're looking for 49 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Hi, Quail. It's only, gosh, I'm going to California in April, Quail. I can't wait.
Are you going to see the tortilla lady?
No, because I'm going to Anaheim.
Oh, different kind of part of California.
No, but I'm planning my next. I'm going to Costa Rica. We're going to go to Costa Rica, ladies, girls trip, and we're taking a tortilla making class.
Oh, that sounds dangerous.
That tortilla lady.
Bread. Make your own bread. Okay. The bid end is in from Karen. Thank you so much, Karen. So there's 2 just in cases there at the end, and both of them were for 60. In the event of a tie, I go by who I see first in StreamYard, and that is Linda. So congratulations, Linda. This is yours for 60. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, Mark has to go to Anaheim for a conference, and I'm going to tag along. But yeah, I'm going to Disney World in January and Disneyland in April. It's going to be 2025. I'm not even
never been to Disneyland. I've never been to California except for LAX, and that was not the happiest place on earth, let me tell you.
No, I've been to Disney when Emma and Jaden were 2 and 5. I've only been one time in my life, and I'm going to get to go twice this year. I'm so excited. When I see the Mandalorian, if I see him, I might get arrested. Save your bail money, friends, for the Mandalorian, because Okay, I love this grumpy, cracked face Santa so much. This is a tree topper. Is papier-mâché. You can see he's got a little hole in the top of his head too. That isn't supposed to be there, but I didn't care because I love these so much. Amy, I'm going to start him at 15. He also has a little bit of that paint loss there, but you can put him on as a tree topper on, well, I guess you could put him on a big tree, but like if you got an aluminum tree, he'd look really
good.
Or a
receipt spike, he would work good on that too.
He would. I mean, he stands just fine.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I love his little round belly. He's just really, really cute. And he does have a little bit of paint loss right there on his little belt, but I love these so much. You can see his face does have a little bit of crazing, like we all do. But I love him. He looks like he's in shock a little bit. What happened to my head? My brains fell out. But I think that just makes him even more special to me. I really, really like these guys. He's very lightweight. And
is he paper mache or is he like composite material?
He is well, I never know. You can see he definitely is some sort of like a cardboardy composite.
Paper pulp almost.
Paper pulp.
Yeah.
He's like, like the 1970s paper pulp, but he's an earlier version. See, look at you can kind of see what he's made out of. But
yeah.
Poor Santa. He is pretty cool though.
I don't think I've ever seen, I don't even think I've seen that before.
I love these. I had a little bit of a collection of these Santa toppers, but I just had him with all my other arrays of Santa. This is from the 1950s. He's from the 1950s. And like I said, he still looks like he's a little bit in shock because of his head injury. But honestly, when he's standing like that, you really don't see the hole in his head when you're just looking at him straight on. So, all right, we're starting him at 15, but if there isn't any interest in him, we're going to keep the sale. Oh, nope, there's Phil. Phil's in at 15, and let's count him down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. He's 7.5 inches tall. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. I tend to like the grumpy Santas, the scary Santas. Those are the ones that I like. There is the bid end. All right, so Phil, he is coming to you for $15, and he's pretty lightweight too.
Yeah,
he's pretty lightweight.
That's a good thing to ship. Yeah,
right.
For sure. Okay, $16 is my next round here, and I love these small ornaments. I don't know. I love the bigger, gorgeous Polish and indents and all that, but I do love the small little ornaments, especially when they're in their original box. And these are pink. Hopefully that's coming across on screen. These are light pink. Now I will say that anytime that I ever come across these, like, they're not in perfect shape. They have some pitting, that sort of thing going on with the mercury coating on the inside. Hopefully you can see that in there, that there's, some spots on the bulbs and that sort of thing. That I feel like is super common. I very rarely come across bulbs that don't have that. And the shades of pink that are in here vary just slightly. Like, they're not all exactly the same shade that are in here, but these are shiny brights. You can see up here in the corner. I love the box graphics, a little snowy scene on the box graphics. These are 25 millimeter. They're 25 millimeter bulbs marked here at the end. Now, the ones that I am forever looking for, my gosh, like even at the Midwest Holiday Show, I found none. And they confirmed with me that they are the hardest size to find. 10 millimeter and 12 millimeter is what I'm looking for. The next size up is very common, but I guess those are like the hardest bulbs to find. I'm going to open them up so that you can see in here. And when I ship these, I don't ship them in the box like that, you guys. That's just my packing, how I've done it for like almost 12 years now. I will take these out and individually wrap them. I just don't want them broken. Okay. I don't like to pack in these flimsy cardboard boxes. And they do vary like a little bit in size. This one up here in the corner is just, you can kind of see it's the runt of the litter. It's just a touch smaller than some of the other ones in there. And there's a little bit brighter pink and a little bit lighter pink in there, but they all have just a little wire metal hangers. They don't have the attached like little hoop, I guess. No, I guess not hoop. Actually, some of them are this way. I'm pulling them out now. This is the first time I'm taking them out. Some of them do have the little caps on them as well. Not all of them do. Some of them are this kind with just the hoop, and some have the cap. All right then. Well, that's fun. variety. It's the spice of life.
Right.
But really, there's no broken ones or anything like that in there. They just have the typical wear that I see from these ornaments. Now, I will say the lid of the box, though. The lid of the box. It does have some bending to it, you know, but it's still intact. The staples are still there. I think that's tape residue where it was probably taped shut, and the window is still there. Sometimes that's totally missing. All right, so I see meow meow. Miss Wanda's in at 18, so we're looking for 19 or more. Let's count these down and keep it moving. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end.
I like the pink and the blue. I like that color combination together.
Yeah, the light blue and the pink
for some reason. I don't know why.
I do like non-traditional Christmas colors myself too. All right, there's a bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. Wanda, these are coming to you. Thank you so much.
Okay, 25, Amy, on my next item. I love this guy. I almost decided I didn't want to sell him, but I'm going to do it. This is our large and in charge knee hugger Santa.
That's a good price for him too.
This is the Santa that I really love because look at how grumpy he is.
He's angry.
He ain't messing around, children. You better be good. Look at that face. Hey. He's great. Now, I love too that you can look at his long little legs here. He also still has his Japan sticker on the bottom. And when you have him sitting, it looks like his pants are falling down. I think like he's got long butt. Yeah. He's got long butt. He still has his original gold, you know, where you can hang him if you wanted to, which would be a little weird. And his beard. I mean, he's honestly in such good condition. He's been in my home for many years. It's a non-smoking home, so he's free from any odors, smells, funkiness, that sort of stuff. But love his face. I love his face. Very much reminds me of a Rushton Santa. Yes. He has that Rushton Santa face.
The Santa knee huggers, though, just don't
see it very often. Yeah. And I just about tossed you, Santa. And he does sit really, really nicely. So he sits well on his own, which is really nice. I had him inside of my Holt Howard picture thing that I have. All right, Jane is in at 35. Thank you guys so very much. I'm going to go ahead and start counting them down. Oh, when he's sitting, he is 7.5 inches tall. Let's count him down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. You're going to get nothing for Christmas. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. You know, if you've got little kids and you do elf on the shelf, why would you do that when you can have Santa on a shelf?
Santa on the shelf. Yeah.
I'll hide real good, boys and girls. When I taught preschool, that and the leprechauns coming to visit was my two favorite days of the year because like the one time that we had an elf on the shelf in the classroom and he fell and the kids were like, they fell, nobody touch him. They took it don't touch him. So seriously. All right. Thank you so much. And for the bid end, Karen. And so Fran had a bid of 36, but Jane had a just in case of 50 for $37. Jane, knee hugger Santa is coming to you. Thank you so very much.
Great get on Santa. Yeah. All right. My next round is going to start at 28. All right. Let me get the lovely lady pulled over here. All right. I have a angel music box. You can hear her. I wound her up a little earlier today. She's still chiming away. This is really super nice condition, super clean. I have seen these before where they're just covered like with stains. She is really, really nice condition. Now she is more of the pose doll style angel music box. So she has beautiful blonde hair with the little ribbons. And then this is kind of that stockinette material that's over, I'm not sure what's underneath there, but then they hand paint the face. Look at those eyelashes. She's got blue eyeshadow on. Really, really nice. She is holding like a little chenille candle in her hands. Now she does have armature in the arms, so you can kind of pose her a little bit. Really beautiful dress on her. And the stockinette wings, there's no holes at all. There's just little pops of glitter that they put on there for accents, but no holes in that, no stains. And so underneath the dress here is like flocked felt underneath for the big dress part. And then the music box is under here at the bottom. It does play Silent Night. And before I play it for you, let me show you something else. I do have her original box, and that's why she's so clean, because she's been in her box for who knows how long. And
you can display that
the box is also like super clean. There's an ornament hanger that I see that's at the back of it, but the box is like super clean. And then another cool piece down here at the end, it's probably not going to focus, but it was from Higbee's store, and it was $5.
Higbee's is in A Christmas Story.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, it is. Yeah, the department store where they go see Santa and the slide and that whole thing. Yeah, you're right. But this is kind of an added bonus that you get the box graphics to go along with her. But let me bring the angel back. She measures 12 inches tall and about 6 inches wide. And the box itself measures 13 by 6 1/4. Okay. So that's the size there, but let's wind her up and then she'll play away. But she does work and she plays Silent Night, and she is marked made in Japan there on the bottom as well. Anyway, she's just gonna keep singing. I see Nikki Moss is in at 28, so we'll have her play while we do the countdown for some ambiance during the countdown today. Bobby's in at 30, so we're looking for 31 or more. So she works really nice, and if you have her sitting, she just kind of rotates slowly around as she's dancing. Yeah, get your lighters. Okay. Linda, I see you're 29, but we're at 30, so we're looking for 31 or more. Good to see you, Tracy. Thank you for coming. All right, let's count her down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end.
She'll start slowing down.
I know she's slowing down now. She's like, I'm over it.
We need to bring that hairstyle back. Put little bows all over.
Yeah. I mean, it's really nice. Like, she spent some time and some hairspray on that hairdo. All right. There's a bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. So Bobby had a just in case of 41, but Nikki Moss put in a just in case of 46. So Nikki, congratulations for 42. She is coming to you, and I'm going to mute.
All right. My next item includes two of my favorite things, Santa and cheese. And one thing I'm not that crazy about, and that's mice, but I think these are adorable. Look, their little Santa mice is on their cheese. Ho, ho, ho. So salt and pepper shakers, Amy, I'm starting these at 16. I love that they have the little ermine fur around their little hats. Wonderful condition. The only I think that at one time these were noisemakers, like because usually like the Holt Howard, the Cozy Kitten, salt and pepper shakers have that like insert, and that's always missing. I've only found them one time ever that they've actually worked. So we do have the original stoppers. Well, I don't know that these are the original stoppers, but they have plastic stoppers. And there's a little bit of paint loss on their ears, but there's no chips on them. They're very little happy mice with their cheese. I love these.
I would be happy if I had that big of a piece of cheese too.
Right?
Yeah.
So you can put them in a couple different poses. They can be looking at each other like that, like, oh boy, you again. But you can.
These are not easy to find. I have never ever run across these in the wild ever.
Or if they're mad at each other, they can be looking away from each other. When I first saw them, I thought that they were Holt Howard. They're very Holt Howard-esque.
They're Lefton.
Yeah, but doesn't that look like a Holt Howard?
Yeah, like how it's painted, how they did the eyes. They did that on purpose.
Oh yeah.
The ceramic companies, they just love to copy each other.
They were competing. So there isn't, the only issue with them is that they're missing that noisemaker. But that doesn't really matter because that was just kind of like, when you're actually using them to make them squeak. But sweet little tails. You can see the craters in the cheese. They stand 4 inches tall. Put them down, and we're going to go ahead and count them down. All right. They're climbing up their cheese. Here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. Look at their little hands. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Yeah, they're saying, get off my cheese. Look at their little cheese. They're climbing up their little cheese. It's just something different. Everyone has pixies and Santas, and not very many people have little Santa mice in their displays. All right. Oh, there is the bid end. So we have Stinker Fred was in at 23. Bobby was in at 25, but Catworm came in with a just in case of 33. So $26 to Catworm. Thank you so very much. I really do appreciate it.
Good Catworm. Those are really, really cute. Okay. Good. This will be my last handmade round for the sale. And I may be doing some more like Christmassy things for Vamp, but I'm moving on to like fall and Halloween stuff as far as the sales go until we get back into the holiday season after Halloween. So we were talking about this the other day, that Christmas officially starts November 1st, right? That's when you can put up your decorations if you want to. Yes, there's Thanksgiving. But Christmas season starts.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I put my stuff up right after Halloween's over.
Right. Okay. So
I love your dolls.
I have 2, and these are new fabrics for this year. I will have a variety probably for the pop-up and for live sales in November and stuff like that. But these are 2 new fabrics that I picked up at the tail end of last year. And they're not usually, I can do a mixture of vintage fabrics and modern fabrics. These are modern fabrics, but they have a vintage feel to them. And that's why I was attracted to both of them. So let me show you each one. Let me get caught up. Okay. Philomena and Tammy, I see. Okay. So the first one here, she is kind of that light minty teal color. I've added a felt hair bow to match her dress. And these are completely handmade. So their pigtails and their hair are made out of felt. I do hand paint their faces. Doing the eyelashes is my favorite part. And this is a vintage button that is on her dress. And then her dress is covered with, you can see like the teardrops and fun. These are all like little Christmas ornaments. And then the little pleat of the dress is kind of this turquoisey, sparkly kind of fabric, but they're all fun little Christmas ornaments that are hanging. The little deer there, and then the sparkly carries down to her socks, and then she's got little felt shoes. And then we'll turn her to the back, and then you can see some of the other little ornaments that are there. And she does have hook and loop here on the back of the dress, so you can take that off if you need to wash it for whatever reason. So that one is kind of like light minty teal with reds and kind of brighter green in it. Okay. And then the second choice, let me get caught up on the chat, is the other kind of retro ornaments print. This one has a black background, which I really liked about that. It's very different. I have added a little sparkly poinsettia in her pigtail. She is the blondie. Again, this is a really awesome vintage button here at the top of that dress. And then this one is just covered with all sorts of teardrops and indents and starbursts and snowflakes, all that fun stuff. I love this fabric. I just had to get it.
You hand paint the faces, right?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Wow. And they do have blush on here as well. And bright green for the pleat and the socks. And she's got red shoes.
I love that red with the green.
Sassy. I didn't. Listen. Usually I know the measurements of these by heart. They are, I know that they're like 14, I think they're 14 inches long and then about 13 inches wide.
Oh, Amie, you should make some dresses so we can change out their little clothes.
I know. I was thinking about doing that and having like a little.
You know what else you should make, Amie?
Dolly sale.
Goose clothes for my
goose clothes.
Yeah.
Because I don't have enough to do already, Misty.
In your spare time. Time.
Mama Pam, however, does make goose clothes. So if you have a special request, you might message Mama Pam.
Okay.
Yes.
I need an Elvis goose costume.
Okay. So I see Philomene is in at 55. So these guys can pose. In my preview, I have them in like a little wooden chair. They look really cute on a bedscape as well. And they're definitely huggable for sure. And I do use textile acrylic. So the paint is on here. It's heat set, so it's not going to come off. Okay. So
I have 2 of Amy's dolls, and I am saving them for my future grandchildren. I hope maybe I'll have a girl. Ooh, you should do boy dolls.
I have done boy dolls. I just have never brought them to YouTube. I did make boy dolls for my craft shows. I will think if we can make some Christmas, maybe with Santa hats or something like that.
Or like little elves and stuff, like Buddy the Elf. You should make a Buddy the Elf one.
Okay. Now I'm thinking about what to do for the pop-up. Maybe we'll have a special doll just for the pop-up. All right. So we're looking for 56 or more on choice. I am going to count them down because we have 2 more rounds to go. So let's do the countdown. Anybody that's bidding is welcome to put in the just in case during the countdown. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9.
All 8, handmade. Every
7,
inch of it is handmade.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. And I do plan to have some of my hippos, which are made out of vintage fabric, because everybody needs a hippopotamus for Christmas. Right?
Yes.
Yes. I will be having some hippos.
Oh, I love that.
I haven't brought one to a YouTube sale in a very long time. They're large. They're pretty large. All right. There's the bid end from Karen. Let me get caught up on the chat. Audrey had a 60. Philomena put in a just in case of 60, but Tammy put a just in case of 76. So Tammy, you get first choice at 61. Yay. We'll call her black ornaments and we'll call her teal ornaments. Or we can do blonde or brunette, whatever is easier for you to decipher in the chat.
They do, Quail. They do remind me of It's a Small World a little bit. They have that kind of, I don't know. I like them. They're so great. I have a couple of them. I leave mine out I have an Easter
Witches will be next though. And then I've got to cut a bunch more out.
I leave them out all year.
All right. Tammy is taking the brown hair, which is the teal dress. You got it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. So with the 260 bids, Audrey's got the first one because Phil's would turn into a 60. So Audrey, you get second choice. Let me know if you want the black ornaments one or the blondie. And if Audrey is after the brunette, then Phil, you would be next in line. And
Amie, I have another idea. You could do a Cousin Eddie doll.
Oh my gosh, in a bathrobe. That would be amazing. Oh my gosh. I need an extra day. We need more than 7 days in a week. That is what we need. Audrey says yes. Well, congratulations, Audrey. Thank you so very much. Thank you guys again for being here and hanging out with Misty and I today for Christmas in July. Thank you so much.
I cannot believe that I'm selling these. Now, I'm not selling my little mini ones, but I am going to sell these larger ones. These are something that are near and dear to me that I do collect. No.
Oh, the glass. Okay.
Yeah, I collect these.
That's not what I thought you were bringing.
That one I'm saving him for last. See him right there.
All right.
But I collect the Viking 6-petal, but the mini ones are the ones that I'm holding on to. So I've got 2 of the medium-sized ones in today's sale. I've got the larger ones too, but today, and I am starting these at $35 choice. Okay. They are the 6-petal. We got the red and the green. It's not flash. It's red glass. No chips or cracks on either one. So, I mean, they just are great for Christmas time. If you got your swung vases, these are just amazing. And here is the green one. Now, I mean, you could put little peppermint candies in the green one, especially. The red one's a little bit harder to put something in for you to actually see. But I think one year I put the Christmas Hershey Kisses in them. So the Christmas ones have like red, green, and silver foil. So it did show up a little bit, but I love these so much. Now they very much mimic the Viking 6-petal drape swung vase. And it's just saturated, so good color. Now you can keep the red out for Christmas, 4th of July, Memorial Day, whatever. Green's good for Christmas, Easter, spring, summer. Fabulous. They are both 8 inches tall, no chips or cracks on either one. And let's count them down. Daisy Girl is in at 40. Okay, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13. They are a little heavy too, by the way. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Now, Ellie Smith made a variation of these as well, but the crown is different and we don't have the petals on the bottom. Mm-hmm. So that's how you can tell. There's no petals on the bottom of the Ellie Smith ones. Again, ceramics, glass companies, they were all in fierce competition with one another back in the day. Thank you so much, Karen, for the bid end. All right, I see the highest straight bid was Daisy Girl at 43. Nikki Moss put in
44.
44. Nikki Moss put in that 57. So Nikki, you get first pick at 45. Would you like red or green? Oh, you could put a little cocktail in there too.
Hey, she knows what she wants.
She wants them both. You can also, I've done this before too, flip that upside down and you could use it as a riser. Mm-hmm. Put a little Santa mug in there. Thank you guys all so much for the bid. Thank you, Nikki. These are coming to you. Thank you so very much.
Congratulations. All right. I haven't seen one of those in a very long time.
I know. I love them so much.
Those are not getting easy to find anymore. I can see swung vases, but I don't see those candy dishes very much anymore.
The little ones?
Yeah, the bitty babies. I've never seen one of the bitty babies except for your house.
I have them in all colors except for red.
Okay. I have a choice up next, and these are pretty darn cute. Meow meow. I have some tiny little felt cat ornaments. If you were at Fantastic Finds on Wednesday, I had little mice that were just like this, but these are cats, and they're Christmas cats because they have holly leaves on their little hats. One is wearing like a raspberry beret, if you will, the kind that you find at a secondhand store, and then the other one has a Santa hat on. But I'm going to show you each one. These
black one's in shock again, like our Santa.
All right, we'll start with the little white one.
Oh my goodness!
Super clean, might I add. So the belt, the body is felt. It's kind of that stiffened felt. A little bow on the tail, and then it's a flocked ball for the head, and then little felt accents for the face. The little whiskers are still there. Wow. And I had the mice that I had, and I had another bear ornament. I got these all from the same person at Elkhorn when I was there in June. They all have these little like flocks of snow that are tucked in there. They can come off, but they all had it. So I figured, you know, we'll just leave that on there. It's not really hurting anything at all. They do have the little wired hangers and made in Japan tags, and there's the back, super clean on the white. Oh my goodness, let me get caught up on the chat. Holy cow.
I've never seen these before.
I had never seen these before either. And this is like super unusual. Like I can see cats at Christmas, but not black cats.
No.
So it's kind of like a Halloween Christmas combo, which I think is pretty fantastic. This one's just like constructed a little bit differently. This one is just felt body. This one I can feel that it has it's 2 layers of felt and it has something on the inside. And then this one's got rhinestones, green rhinestones for the eyes, no whiskers. There wasn't any ever there. And this one's got the little hanger and a Santa hat instead. So a little bit different style, although I think related. And there is a little ornament hook that is attached to that one. So
he's like, I'm in the wrong holiday. Why am I here? He's so confused. Look at his face.
Christmas, Halloween. I love that. I really love that.
I do too. I like the black one the best.
It's fun. Okay. So those are your 2 choices, is the white kitty or the black kitty. They do measure about the same. They are 3.5 inches tall and 2.5 inches wide. It's just that their body is constructed and they're just slightly different from each other. All right. So let me see. Emily has got the high bid right now at 17, and this is for choice. The winner can take one or the other, or they can certainly take both, each for their winning bid price at the end. So we're going to count it down, and we're going to claim by color. So keep that in mind if you win, which color that you want, or if you want both. Okay. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Meow, meow. Bid end.
He's like a Muppet.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I can see that definitely in the black one. Mana, mana. That's kind of, yeah. Okay. All right, there is the kitty bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. All right, so the just in case is in play. Wanda had a just in case of 23, but Wings put in a just in case of 40. So Wings, you get first choice at 24. Let me know if you want black kitty or a white kitty, or both. And if Wings doesn't take both, Wanda, you are on deck for choice. And I think my phone is a little bit ahead of. Yay! There we go.
Together.
Kitty friends are staying together. Thank you so very much. Okay.
All right. This is my favorite thing. I cannot believe that I'm selling, but I am.
I can't believe that you're selling this either, but here we are.
I'm gonna start them at 25.
Oh my God, Misty. Okay.
Don't let me down, friends.
Oh man.
He's my favorite.
This is a very hard to find Santa. It's
very hard to find.
I'm just saying.
He's drunk Santa. Like he's literally, this is drunk Santa.
Mm-hmm.
He is made by Kreiss, which I always have to spell out because people are like, I can't believe you're using the Lord's name in vain. I'm like, no, I'm not. It's Kreiss. He's from the 1950s. If you love kitsch, then you have to love Kreiss because like I love the Psycho ceramics, but specifically love the Christmas Kreiss. And he is in pristine condition. He doesn't have any damage at all. That cold paint, he's got low-rise pants on. His pants are falling down. He's had a little too much eggnog. He's got his drunk Santa. He's the mall Santa. He isn't the actual Santa. He's the mall Santa. He's worked very hard. He's got and one thing that you can tell when you're looking for Kreiss, even if it's not marked or the stamp is faded, you can tell they typically will have a very unique face and those rhinestone eyes. So he's got the aqua blue rhinestone eyes. Hey, everybody. That's what he looks like.
And he is actually called the drunk Santa. That is what he is labeled as.
He's drunk Santa. Now, they had some other little one, like, I think that they had some elves and stuff too. The angry Santa.
There's all the large ones. all in the same spread.
I don't know that if I had that angry
I've
one.
only seen 2 ever in the wild, 2 of the larger ones like that.
Oh yeah, this is the only one, the only larger Santa that I have. So I love that they gave him, his pants are like falling down to the ground, and he is 6 inches. No, you seem taller than 6 inches tall. No, he's 6 inches tall. He seemed a little taller than that. All right, thank you guys all so much for the bids. He's amazing, but I'm proud to be sharing him with somebody. All right, let's count them down. Here we go. 20, 19, 18, 16. Wait, my gosh. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid in, boys and girls. They're just so goofy. You know, think about it.
He's like, so good.
You have this sitting out, and like a little child's going to be walking by that, looking at it like, Santa?
Are you okay, Santa?
This is the kind of stuff I like. I want people to look and be like, oh, okay. All right. Thank you guys all so much for the bids. I so appreciate it. Ginger had that just in case of 80. Lynn had that just in case of 111. So Lynn, he is coming to you for $81. And I got your bumblebee too. So $81 to Lynn. Thank you so much, Lynn.
Congratulations, Lynn. That's a great piece of mid-century Kitschmas right there. Yeah. Really, really good. Okay. My last round is going to start at 14. And we're going to end today with a little deer.
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear. What a cutie pie.
I love these.
This is just, it's a made in Japan, a little deer. There's a whole series of different animals with these little applied flowers and bells. I have never been able to identify a maker. I do specialize in mid-century ceramics. And these guys, for whatever reason, they have never really been identified to have a maker. They're usually just stamped Japan. It's pretty much faded, but they're usually stamped on the foot. Japan here at the bottom, but these guys are 100% cold painted as well, and just the sweetest.
They are.
You gotta have a little baby deer in your Christmas display, and there is like a 3-dimensional like cold painted gold. So there's pops of gold that are on the hooves, the bell, the flowers, and the paint on him is pretty good. I would say that there's not a whole lot of paint loss going on. There's no chipping to him at all. Really nice condition. He does even have the little spots going on his back there at the back. And he's just a little guy. You know, he can fit in. He would be really cute in a little forest of bottlebrush trees, something like that. And I have several of these guys in my deer collection, so I don't need to hoard the deer. I can share. I'm good at sharing the deer. Measurement for the deer is 3 by 2 3/4. So again, he's just a little, he's not a miniature, but he is a smaller figurine. He's definitely from the 50s, Shannon, for sure on these guys. So there's rabbits in the style, there's cats in the style, dogs in the style.
Lambs.
There's also lambs, donkeys, elephants. Those are pretty much the ones that I can think of off the top of my head. All right, Audrey is in at 26. So we're looking for 27 or more. I'm going to count Bambi down. We're looking for 27 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh dear, bid end.
We had 2 baby twin deers in our yard.
My mom's got babies in her yard too. She sends me pictures of them.
They're so cute. And their mama is with them too. I mean, it's the 3 of them. Yeah. They're always together. It's just so cute.
All right. There's the official bid end from Karen. Thank you so much, Karen, for being our bid ender tonight. So Audrey had the high bid at 26. Bobby did put in a just in case of 36. So Bobby is going to win Mr. Deer for 27. Congratulations, Bobby. Thank you so very much. Let me write that down real quick.
Yeah, most of all of them are hand painted.
Yes, they are. Airbrushed and then hand painted. Yep. All right, let me get both of us back here on the screen. Thank you guys so much. Happy Christmas in July. Thank you so much for hanging out with Misty and I today. Even if you guys didn't bid on anything, we just appreciate you keeping us company and being here on a Friday afternoon. Thank you for choosing to spend it with us. It definitely makes us feel special that you decided to choose your afternoon to spend with us. So thank you so much. If you guys were new to either one of us, I don't really see just one name for me that was a new buyer. If you haven't emailed us your information yet, do make sure and do that before we end the broadcast today. Both of us are going to be working on invoicing and packing tomorrow. Before we go, I'll have Misty talk about what she has going on. I'll talk about what I have going on, and then we'll talk about the lineup for the rest of the evening, for the rest of your Friday. All right.
Yeah. All right. My next sale is going to be tomorrow at 1:30 over on Vamp. And it is raining cats and dogs. I have several really kind of hard to find kitschy dog and cat items in my catalog. So go over there and take a look at that. And you can put in pre-bids. You can put in max bids. So on Vamp, if you can't even be at the sale, you can put in a max bid. So sort of like what you do on eBay, and it blindly bids for you up to your max bid. So check out everyone's catalogs. There's a sale going on Vamp right now up until 9 p.m. tonight. So go over to Vamp, check out those sellers over there. And then at 7, Michael is going to go live. So if you want to join in on that chat, it's not a sale, it's just a chat and talking about goodwill and all that kind of stuff. So
the history, facts, not feelings.
Right. Yeah. And then Tuesday, 1 o'clock, Michael and I have our sale on my YouTube channel. And then Tuesday at 5 p.m. Eastern, I've got another sale over on Vamp. So I'm glad that this week is over because I've had 6 sales this week. So next week, I'm just going to be like, wow, I don't have anything to do. But that's not necessarily the case. But we really do appreciate you guys being here. Thank you again so much.
What I have coming up, again, I will send an email out tomorrow when your invoice is sent so that you're not looking for it. So I will email everybody once it's out there in the universe. Mm-hmm. And I will not have a sale next week because I'm hitting the road for several days on the 127 longest yard sale. But Jason and I have moved Fantastic Finds. Usually we're on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. We won't have a sale on Wednesday next week, but we're moving our sale to Sunday. So you can find us on Mother Tucker.
Forever?
No.
Oh, I was getting ready to say.
No, just this week because I'm going to be gone and Jason's taking Wednesday off. So we're just moving it to Sunday night this week, 8 p.m. Eastern on Mother Tucker's Antiques channel. So that's what I have going on. And I'm just going to be picking all next week. And I'm super excited about it.
I'm thinking about heading that way too. So I'm gonna see what I can. I mean, not head. I'm gonna head over.
Well, if you can, let me know. I'll tell you where to go. It's good. Right. It's good. All right. Big thank you to Karen Gillette for being our official bid ender today and always so helpful in the chat. Thank you to Ruthie B and Kim for helping out in the chat, and thank you Shanna for popping in and helping out in the chat as well. Good to see you ladies, as always. Big thank you for being so helpful and kind. Always. It does take a village to run a live sale after all. Thank you so much. And thank you guys again for being here with us tonight. We hope that you will refresh your beverages, get a snack, head on over to the Cult of Vintage at 7 p.m. Eastern tonight for Michael's chat tonight. And then after that at 9 p.m. Eastern, Fatbird Finds has their early bird hour of flipping and sipping at 9 p.m. Eastern, and then their regular flipping and sipping starts at 10. So if you need some more vintage fun in your life, that's what's going on for the lineup tonight. Thank you guys again. Thank you, Misty, for coming back over.
It's a lot of fun.
And it's always fun, always a pleasure. Thank you guys again, and we'll see you next week in the chats. All right. Good night, you guys. Bye.